let's be real, guys. Buying a car can feel like you're walking into a game where all the rules are totally rigged. The research, the stress of wondering if you're going to get ripped off or screwed by a dealer, it's a lot. But there is an advantage, and that is Car Edge. Now, what Car Edge is it's trying to make car buying easier for you. They give you free access to the dealer invoice price. That's what the dealer or the dealership group or the name you see on the sign paid for that vehicle. And what does that do? It keeps you from getting stuck paying somewhere around that inflated sticker price, that MSRP tag that you see on the windows of all these vehicles. And knowing that information can give you an upper hand when it comes to negotiating, and should give you a little bit more confidence and keep you from paying more than you should. So head on over to caredge.com/TK. Type in the car that you're looking for. I don't care whether it's a BMW like me or a Tesla or a Hellcat. And boom, you got the dealer's cost right there. No fuss, no tricks, just real information that you can use to make an informed decision if you're going to buy a car. And just so you know, Car Edge isn't just a fly-by-night site. They're not just trying to collect your data to be able to do whatever with, right? They're the real deal. They've been featured on places like the Today Show, Consumer Reports, Fortune, and just like me, the Wall Street Journal. So before you head to the dealership, do yourself a favor and check the invoice price. It's free, it's easy, and it can save you a ton of cash. There's no excuse why you wouldn't want to do that. So go over to caredge.com/TK, and big thanks to Car Edge for sponsoring today's video. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And we've heard the talk coming out of Ram about 25 new products coming for model year 2026. Now, I think part of that has to do with 4 or 5 trims in the Ram Charger, which is the electric / generated powered electric truck. And then you're going to have the sport model, you know, the SRT truck, whatever that ends up being. You'll have the TRX, and then you'll have multiple trim models of V8 and inline 6 Rams. I think that gets you all the way up to a total number of 25 different products. And that's also if they don't end up bringing the mid-size truck in 2026 as well. I don't think they will. I think that's not going to come till 27 or 28, but who knows. And then we get to Dodge, right? And this is the interesting part. We've seen the Dodge ChargerPortal.com site up now, and you can see the CUDA logo that's on the wall. I've talked about here extensively. We did the walkthrough. There's a video here on the site. And we've also looked at some of the stuff with Viper. Now, I've talked about the Dodge Viper months ago, 2.5 months ago, somewhere around there, right? And this is par for the course. We do this all the time. I'll talk about a product 2-3 months out, and then it starts to get teased and it becomes a reality. So no shocker here. But what is shocking is that this Viper could bring a V12 engine. That's the interesting thing that I'm hearing now. And be mid-engined, not be front-engined, be a direct competitor to the Corvette ZR1. Probably destroy it, to be honest, with that kind of power. That said, today I want to get into what the cheaper Halo car could be. People said that they could bring back the Dart moniker. They could bring back the Omni or the Neon. I don't think the Neon would come back. Omni possibly, but I think it's more close to like Duster, where they're already bringing a lot of the Plymouth names to Dodge in terms of CUDA. I think in terms of the CUDA, we could see the Duster being the cheaper, affordable Halo car option that has all different types of engine stuff, and with direct connection involved, extremely tunable, right? Now, that's a car, if it's small and it's around the size of the Dart / Neon, and it has the power of an inline six Hurricane, yeah, now I could see something like that, right? I could even see them bringing out insane SRT versions of that vehicle with maybe a 5.7 Hemi on it with a Pro Charger or a blower on it, like I think we're going to see from Jeep and the Charger later next year. All of this is coming down the pipe as I think we're going to see a mad dash and push of products because they have to show that they're doing something now. The Charger is a complete flop in the electric version model. Dealers can't give them away at this point. I mean, there's 0%. There's even, I saw a dealer marketing the Dodge Charger EV. If you're purchasing it, well, they'll cut you a check for $3,500 if you buy it. 0%, 72 months, and they give you $3,500 to buy it. That's how bad it's getting for the Dodge Charger EV. Now, the six-pack, when it comes, as long as it doesn't have the same issues we're seeing with the Hurricane, which we're seeing with Ram and the Wagoneer, I don't see a situation where it doesn't have those issues. Then, you know, the Charger itself could just be a complete flop until the V8 variants are available. But I'll leave the question to you. Do you think the Duster, I've even talked to those executive high up board sources, that there's even some discussion about whether or not to bring back some of the AMC nameplates. And I'm talking in Javelin, Gremlin, things of that nature. I would love to see a Gremlin. I think that would fit right along if you have a Gremlin and a Hellcat and a Demon and all of that. I think all of that moniker name-wise fits in. Do they bring back the AMC monikers? I don't know. I mean, they did bring back the Hornet, right? The Hornet is now part of Dodge, and it's a disaster. It's a horrible selling vehicle. But, I mean, all of it also comes down to price, right? It really does. It literally comes down to price. If they were selling that Hornet for $19,999, like that's it, that's the sticker, and if it's invoice and you're getting it somewhere at like 18.5, maybe 18,900, I don't see how you lose with that. I mean, at that point, it's not bad. Then you could lease it, or you could buy one. It's 20 grand. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not a bad value proposition at that point, knowing that it is going to have problems. It's really just an Alfa Romeo. It's going to have a ton of issues. But at 20 grand, you know, not bad. And if this new vehicle, this Duster, Javelin / Gremlin, whatever they decide to call this new sports hero car, this cheap, affordable hero car, which Dodge needs to be successful, to push numbers, and it's 25 grand, oof, I think they sell a lot of them. I really do. And that's how you got to do that. You got to get people into the brand with something entry level that's also exciting. It's got to fit the narrative. It's got to fit the brand of what you're doing. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. What do you think about Dodge bringing back a Duster and bringing back some of the other Plymouth nameplates, and or maybe bringing back AMC altogether? Let me know what you guys think. As always, thank you very much for watching. Shout out to our sponsors over at Car Edge. Again, we appreciate them sponsoring the channel. And until next time, stay petty, my friends. Whoopsie!